Hi guys, this is Emily from Emily's Anthology. I have a fall inspired runway look for you guys today. It's a really modern purple cat eye. It's got plummy undertones and a really nice highlight on the center of the lid. It's really simple, no contouring, just a matte nude lip, and I hope you guys like it. If you do, just watch on to find out how you can get the look, and thank you so much for watching. I did my base and my eyebrows as usual. What I used was this Luview BB cream. It's called the Aqua Essence Whitening Cream. Luview is a really new brand, and they do BB creams. Well, it's a Korean brand, so they do BB creams, powders, compact powders, and lip glosses, and they do some really good stuff. I'll put a link in the description box if you want to check out some Luview products. And for my brows, I used the Bloom Eyebrow Duo. It has an angled tip, so it's really easy to use. Now I'm going to start on the eyes. What I'm going to use first is a Clinique Lid Smoothie, and this is the color Cashew Later. I'm just going to grab a small amount with my finger, and I'm just going to pat it all over the lid and blend it out. Next, I'm going to take a large pencil brush, and I'm going to use the Clinique Eye Surge Eyeshadow Duo. I'm just going to use the darker color here. I'm going to pick a lot of it up on my brush, and I'm just going to apply it all over my lid. I'm also going to create a cat eye with this. So I'm going to take it out and then double back in on myself in the crease. Now I'm going to grab a blending brush. Mine already has eyeshadow on it from when I was doing this eye, so just grab a clean blending brush and blend out the edges of the eyeshadow. Make sure to blend out the outer V as well. Now I want to add some dimension to the eye, and what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to take a Real Techniques angled eyebrow brush and a color from this Smashbox Smokebox palette. It looks like this, and I'm going to use this color over here. I'm just going to take that color on my brush, and I'm going to apply it to the outer wing of the eye and bring it down onto the lash line. Smoke the eyeshadow inwards. Focus a little more on the outer corners just to make it more intense. Then grab the same blending brush and blend the eyeshadow through. Now we want to keep the eyeshadow quite flat across, so be careful not to blend too much upwards in this area over here. Blend it, but don't pull it too high up. Then take the same pencil brush that you used earlier for the lighter purple eyeshadow and dip it back into the darker purple eyeshadow and bring it underneath your eye. Join it up with the outer corners of the upper eyelid and smoke it downwards a little just to balance out the heavy upper eye. Now I'm going to add a highlight to the center of the eye. For this, I'm going to use an Eco Tools eyeshadow brush, just a flat one. And I'm going to use the same Smashbox eye palette, and I'm going to use this silvery color over here just pick it up on my brush and I'm gonna apply that to the center of my lid towards the inner corner. I'm also going to apply that to the inner corner of my eye to open up the eye a little. I'm just going to blend a little bit at the corners in between the light and the darker eyeshadow, just so it blends together seamlessly. I forgot to mention that depending on your eye shape, the angle of your cat eye can actually change. If you already have really upturned eyes, what you should do is bring the eyeshadow a bit flatter down, so the cat eye at this angle would balance your eyes out better. Whereas for people like me who have slightly droopy eyes, just angle the cat eye a little bit higher and that should lift your eye nicely. I'm just going to dip the brush into the eyeliner and line my lash line. I find this brush really easy to use because my eyes are really small and hooded as well, so no matter how thick the line gets, it's not really obvious on my eyes. So for those of you with larger eyes or eyes that look more dramatic with eyeliner on, you might be more comfortable using a thinner eyeliner brush. For me, thick lines don't really make much of a difference, so I love this brush. It's really easy to control, really easy to apply the eyeliner with. Bring the eyeliner onto your lower lash line as well. And bring it all the way towards the inner corners. Join up the outer edge with the upper lash line and follow the wing of the eyeshadow. Now just thicken the eyeliner over here, double back on yourself in a little triangle. And the triangle should thin towards the inner corner of the eye. Now the eyeliner is done, I'm going to go back in with the angled brow brush and the dark purple color. And I just want to smudge out the sharp lines of the liner. I just want it to be softer. So I'm just going to run the dark purple eyeshadow along the eyeliner line just to soften it a little. I'm going to go back in with my pencil brush, a new pencil brush, a clean one, and the light eyeshadow that I used on the inner corner, and I'm just going to reapply to intensify the color a little. And I'm also going to apply the same color just to the brow bone right underneath the arch of the eyebrow. I'm going to go back in with my blending brush and the dark purple eyeshadow, really lightly tap it off on the back of your hand and run it in the inner corner of the crease. Okay, so I've just done my concealing, applied my false eyelashes, and now I'm going to start with the cheeks. I'm using a Daniel Sandler watercolor blush for the cheeks. The color is, I'm actually not sure what the color is. I'll pop it in the description box for you. And I'm just going to use this with a Real Techniques contour brush. I'm going to apply it to the back of my hand and then just dab it onto my cheeks. Then I'm just going to use my foundation brush. This is the Real Techniques buffing brush. And I'm just going to buff it into the skin so that it sits naturally. This is a really glowy look, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a stippling brush. And I'm going to use Benefit Girl Meets Pearl Highlighter. And I'm just going to take that onto the back of my hand and just dab it on the tops of my cheekbones. Down the bridge of my nose and just in the cupid's bow. I'm now going to use the Illamasqua lipstick in Obey. It's just a really nude peach lipstick. I'm going to apply that. And I don't want it so bright, so I'm just going to dull it down by blending it out a little with my finger. And I'm also going to neutralize it a little bit by applying a Tom Ford lipstick in Vanilla Suede. And that's the final look. I hope you guys liked it. And if you did like it, please subscribe. For a full list of all the products that I use, just visit my blog. I'll pop it in the description box. And thanks again for watching. Bye!